This is the opportunity of a lifetime for people that have businesses and brands out there. Email us right now at advertise at hiphopun.com and you will get an opportunity to put your brand right in front of each video that we do. And let me tell you, the prices are crazy affordable. You definitely can afford it. Email us right now, advertise at hiphop. Our Young Thug's attorney has an interesting statement. Now, he sat down, he did an interview, and he addressed everybody underneath of Young Thug taking plea deals, including, that's right, Gunner. Let's sit back, let's relax, let's listen to this, and I'll be back on the back end with my thoughts in a second. Smash the like button. Videos brought to you by hiphopun.com. Roll tape.
So if somebody gets arrested and gets in trouble and they want a deal, law enforcement officers are all too eager to say, well, tell us about Mr. Williams. Is he involved in this? What do you know about him? That's the problem with this case. It's coming from the word of people who are getting deals to say, yeah, he was there, or I saw him around, or he gave the order, or I heard from someone else he gave the order. That's what this case is about. You're not going to hear any confession of Jeffery Williams.
So every time there is a potential link to anything, his name comes up.
When you target a human being who's so well known, you make it so easy for the other person to say, oh, you mean I could be released from this location that I don't want to be? All I have to say is, I know something about Jeffery Williams.
All right, so that is Young Thugger's lead attorney. Did an interview with 11 Alive News yesterday. All credit and courtesy goes to them for that small news clip. Now, what is he saying? Let's break this whole thing down, right? He is pretty much saying, in layman's terms, right, that, and this is how this thing kind of works with these cases. They're trying to get like a trifecta or a domino effect where, you know, one guy starts getting a deal. And they did it very strategically, right? They started off with Gunner, another high-profile guy. He's kind of at the bottom of the totem pole, didn't get as much charges, so we're going to let him out. We're going to give him a suspended sentence, but we're going to make him put on the record 4 things. 1, that YSL was indeed a gang. 2, he saw them doing criminal activity. 3, right, he got caught in the car with guns and drugs, and it wasn't his. And the other person in the car, the other passenger in the car was Jeffery, a.k.a. Young Thug. And 4, right? 4, he had to denounce the gang. So then he comes out, his lawyer puts out a statement through him saying, all right, he took an Alfred plea, which means that, he's not going to be testifying against anybody else. He's just going to take this deal and admit to the facts. And, he got 500 hours of community service, boom, boom, boom. Then the video comes out with him saying the elements that I just added in. Then you got the other guy, Murphy. He takes a deal. But both of these guys' deal, I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on. In both of these guys' deal, the prosecution is saying, okay, we'll let you go, but you got to give us a little something. You got to let us, because remember, in order to paint this as a organized crime, RICO gang, right? We got to get people that was inside the structure to, 1, admit that it was a gang, 2, admit that they saw criminality going on, right? Now, the other guy, Murphy, from what we could glean from his deal, right, his plea deal, his sweet plea deal, as Thug's attorney says, he had to come in and paint the picture and say, okay, yeah, we started this joint in 2012. I'm the co-founder of this gang. Me and him started it. On the back end of that, Gunner's like, yeah, it's a gang. I saw them doing street stuff, criminal stuff. Matter of fact, I got caught one time with guns and drugs, and it wasn't mine. Me and Young Thug was in the car, and I'm denouncing that gang. Okay, boom, give you a deal. So what does this look like for other guys in the gang? It's like, oh, that's all I got to do is just turn on him, stab him in the back, and I could go free? What? You got the psyche of these guys is you in jail. You think you're going to do 10, 15, 20. You don't know what you're going to get. They come to the table and say you can go home today if you sign here. Guys is flipping. Now, Thugger's attorney, which I kind of disagree with him. I think he'll take a deal at some point. He said he's not going to be telling or talking. And I do believe that. I think that Young Thug is going to go down with the ship. meaning that I think maybe because trial was coming up soon, maybe he may, go down with the ship, possibly. But if they can offer him a sweet enough deal, I think that he may take that deal. Now, what is a sweet deal to him? I don't know. In the other breath, though, in another breath, I kind of see him actually, taking this thing and fighting this thing, right? Fighting this thing all the way out, like kind of like AR-Ab did, right? Now, Walter Murphy, I want to get a little bit of his plea deal right here, right? Walter Murphy, I was just talking about him. He pretty much pleaded guilty to racketeering, and he was sentenced to 10 years, behind bars. Now, he received time served for the first year, and the rest of the term will find him on strict probation. Now, if he satisfies all the deal's conditions in the first 5 years, then Murphy will be off of probation and the rest of his sentence is commuted. That's like, damn. What? What? Like, I never heard. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna say I'm not no attorney. I can't even say I never heard nothing like that. But I ain't never heard nothing like that. That's sweet. That is super, super sweet. Now, as for Gunner's attorney and everybody saying that his testimony won't be used, it may be true. It's already been used, though. That's the thing people have to understand. They're not just going to, the jurors, right, are not just going to unhear that. I can't just go up to you and smack you in the face and say, hey, I can't smack you. Nah, you're going to have a mark on your face. You're going to be hurt and you're going to be pissed off wanting to smack me back. It can't be undone. Especially when something's said. It goes even deeper than the smack. Right? So that's how you got to look at this whole situation. You have to, and Attorney Williams broke it down earlier. You got to remember, you got people eating popcorn right now, cereal, probably sipping on, some wine right now. Just like me and you in the crib, scrolling and seeing all this stuff, hearing all this stuff. You act like they're going to be getting jurors from Mars. You're getting people that are absorbing all of this. They heard his testimony. They're seeing. They feeling this. And that's going to weigh heavy whether or not the judge says, oh, well, strike this from the record. We're going to use this and we're not going to use this. It's already embedded. Already embedded. They already heard it. But no attorney's going to tell you that. They ain't going to say that. But I got to make sure that I always give a common sense approach when I'm speaking and break things down of what's really going on with this whole case, right? I hope the best for everybody. I ain't going to lie. I hope the best for everybody. And I'm also at the same time sympathetic to the victims because there were some victims here that got wrong, that got hurt. And I'm very sympathetic to them. I'm not going to sit up here and act like, oh, this is just some big witch hunt against these innocent guys. I don't know. I didn't see all the facts of the case. I'm dealing with what happened every day. I know what I seen with my own lying eyes. I know what I heard. I read about the Alford plea. I consulted with an attorney. Right, I'm seeing all this unfold before my eyes, so I'm giving you, real-time commentary of how I feel about this right now in real time. Right? So with that being said, I'm going to fall back, though. I want you guys to keep all that in mind when you're thinking about this whole case, right? It's your brother, Old Guy, man. Hip Hop News, Uncensored. I appreciate y'all. Hey, hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button. The like button is the thumbs up button, by the way. It's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Hit that button real quick. Make it look good. The website is hiphopun.com. If you're feeling froggy, leap, share the video. It's a share button. It's a little arrow, and you can share it. What happens is when you push the share button, it sends it to either whatever if you're logged in like Facebook, Twitter. Go ahead and share it on Facebook. Go ahead and share it on Twitter right now. Help the message get out. Help the channel grow. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers. I'm going to be doing a big giveaway for the 1 million subscriber. A big giveaway, probably like $1,000 for the 1 million subscriber. I mean, it's a while away. Hopefully, happens in 2023. But yeah, it's gonna be a movie, man. Hip Hop Uncensored on the way, on the road to 1 million subscribers. Hey, don't forget the website, man. hiphopun.com. Peace.